Hello, Boring Review Nation. Gabe,
Nick,
we are here today to bring you another song reaction, fresh off the presses. My friend, tell them what we're reacting to.
I will. We are checking out Queen, The Miracle. Another one I do not recognize from the title. This started off with me introducing him to songs that are classic. How could you not know that? And it's turned like to half the songs I don't know either. So, especially from Queen. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Never really listened too much growing up. Wasn't really part of my dad's usual type of music. But they just have great song after great song after great song. I'm kind of disappointed that I feel kind of left out. That I didn't grow up with them.
Well, you know, it's funny. One of my kids commented the other day, and they're like, you know, prior to us reacting to the music, you know, they've been playing sports forever. They've gone to sporting events. They're like, I thought it was an American band. And they're like, I didn't even know it was the same band as
other songs.
Because their sound changes so much. I mean, Freddie Mercury's voice doesn't. But for instance, Bohemian Rhapsody is so different to a, you know, We Are the Champions, to what's that other? We Will Rock You.
What's the Elvis sounding one?
I
can't think of it right now.
It's so, but you know what
Crazy
I mean?
Little Thing Called Love.
Crazy Little Thing Called Love. So they are so, so diverse in their sound. And again, hopefully people don't think it's insulting, but I'm like, people have adopted them as the unofficial American anthem for sporting events here. I would guarantee you it'd be a fun thing to go to a sporting event or whatever and be like, hey,
do a survey.
I guarantee you 99% of people, they would know if you played, of course, at this point, Bohemian Rhapsody, because of the film, right away they'd be like, oh yeah, that's, you know, Freddie Mercury, that's Queen, whatever. They'd know they were a British band or whatnot. But, you know, and even before then, like, well, I remember listening to it on Wayne's World. I told you, I didn't even think it was a real song at first. I didn't think they did it for Wayne's World. How many people, when they heard it during Wayne's World, unless they were hardcore rock fans, would know, oh yeah, that's a British band. Same thing. We play it at every American sporting event. You'd be like, we will rock you. Hey, well, what American band is that again? Oh, even if they were able to say Queen, I guarantee they still think it's like an American band.
Two questions. What's this band and what country of origin are they? So we're going to check out this one. First time listening to in case you missed it. If you like our reaction, please don't forget to
like and subscribe.
All right, here we go.
Every drop of rain that falls in Sahara Desert says it all. It's a miracle.
What is this?
All God's creations, great and small. The Golden Gate and the Taj Mahal. That's a miracle.
Does this sound like a kid version?
There's two babies being born. Mothers, fathers, standing down. It's a miracle.
No, kids.
We're having a miracle.
Okay, it took me a minute.
Mother Nature does it all for us. The wonders of His The hanging gods of Babylon, Captain Cook and Cain and Abel, Jimmy Hamlet to the Tower of Babel. It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
He's definitely got that swag, this kid.
It's a miracle.
Here we go.
The one thing we're all waiting for is peace on earth, an end to war. It's a miracle we need, the miracle.
This kid.
He's trying to peacock it like Freddie Mercury.
We're all waiting for today. If every leaf on every tree could tell a story, that would be a miracle.
This video's
If
out of
every
control.
child on every street had clothes to wear and food to eat, that's a miracle. If all God's people could be free to live in perfect harmony, it's a miracle. We're having a miracle on earth. Mother Nature does it all for us. Open hearts
The kid's trying to out peacock Freddie Mercury.
It's America. It's America. The one thing we're all waiting for is peace on earth and an end to war. It's the miracle we need. The miracle.
This video's out of control. I love it.
You know, one thing I never noticed with Brian May until this kid was imitating him in this video is that he holds that guitar up so high, especially when he gets the solos going on. I'd never noticed that. So when the kid was doing it, I was like, Brian May doesn't do that. And then sure enough, he's like sitting there doing like, I didn't realize he did it that
I
way.
would not even picked up that was how to hold the guitar because, you know, I never played myself. I never paid that
One
close
style,
attention.
but I can't imagine that's too easy to do.
Dude, I absolutely love this video, man. And, you know, the creativity of Queen is what's amazing. Again, the song being layered there at the end, too, the guitar solo. It gives you everything you want, right? A little Freddie Mercury. You know, Brian May, dude, like, I made a statement a long time ago, and I remember reading some of the comments, and it was like, oh, man. They say never read the comments. Nick likes to read the comments. I was like, oh, my gosh. But
Even it's tough for the most part.
like, oh my gosh, okay, it is what it is.
Ouch.
It is what it is. But I was like, you know, would Queen have been as big if they didn't have Freddie Mercury, right? But, bro, Brian May can get down with the guitar, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he's a real, like, actual rocker. Like, he can get up there and absolutely slay. And it's like, maybe I was incorrect when I made that statement.
Absolutely were incorrect when you said that.
I mean, but because Freddie Mercury is such a big personality, and when you think of Queen, you think of Freddie Mercury, you know what I mean? And I mean, I guess the fact that they continued playing after his passing and even did the tour with Adam Lambert and it was successful and like sold out and people came to Vegas to see him, you know what I mean? It was like, okay, yeah, they would have been a band with or without him, but as big or as successful, I don't know. But just listen to him there. Dude, that guitar solo was absolutely sick, dude. Brian May can play.
He had a few solos in there, little mini ones as well. Absolutely. I agree. I think great bands, there's no surprise that everyone is so instrumental and is a great marriage all around. And you see that in many different things. We just saw it. I know a lot of our audience doesn't care about NFL football, but we just saw it. Eagles won the Super Bowl, and their defense the year prior was one of the worst defenses on many, many metrics.
Yeah.
They didn't really make too many changes. They picked up a few guys that nobody else wanted. They picked up a defensive coordinator, defensive coach, whose previous team wasn't that great defensive-wise, even though he has a huge pedigree. And it was the perfect marriage where that defense was dominant throughout the year, and especially against the Chiefs. And so sometimes when you have the right pieces together, it just makes that beautiful stew or whatever you want to say.
Right.
So they're all instrumental. The thing about Freddie Mercury, more than his personality, is his voice is just so amazing. And when he belts, he doesn't shout, he doesn't yell, but when he belts and hits that note, like, I don't know how he does it. That's my favorite part about his voice, because he just takes it to that next level, and it's just something that I crave every time listening to one of their songs. This song in particular, I love the first 2/3, the first 3/4, love the entire video. But for me, the song completely shifted, and I get the message. I get the message that we can all be friends. I think that's a beautiful message, especially when it came out. It's still important now today. But I felt like the arrangement of it, the music, how it shifted so much, I felt like it kind of lost me with this song. I love the first part of it, the first 2/3 majority, but then it shifted to that message, and the music changed and everything. I just didn't really love that part. But I love the majority of this song.
I would disagree with you. I think that's what I like the most about the song.
How dare you.
When artists are saying something, you know what I mean?
I love the message. I just don't like the way it was delivered.
And, I think of Imagine, right? I had not really listened to Imagine until we did the reaction to it. And, oh, wow, he's taking a stand against, world governments, basically, and war. And I didn't realize that, Lennon was so political with his views, you know what I mean? So outspoken. It's tough to be outspoken as an artist. Because if you say something, you know what I mean? When you get the administration and you get, people coming down on their head, they can do everything from fine you to, get people to boycott you. So you got to be brave in order to do that. And I think that especially musicians, for the most part, are very Kendrick Lamar, right? A lot of people were like upset about his Super Bowl performance. You just mentioned, like, dude, that was gutsy for what he did up there. And it was one of those situations where that's one of the only new rappers I actually listened to. I remember he did the Black Panther soundtrack or whatever. And his music is more than just about gold chains and fast cars and women. He'll say something, you know what I mean? And not that it always has to be political. It could also be on a spiritual level. It could also be on a, a physiological level where they really have to touch and speak for their fans and for what they see out there in the world. And so many artists are afraid to touch, I'm not going there, or I'm not saying this. And I can't blame them, because honestly, would I do it? Do I have the guts to do it? You know what I mean? Like, it would be tough. But again, dude, I actually love that message there. Like, yo, we got to get to the point where we're all friends. Right now, with all the crazy stuff that's happening, like, wouldn't it be much easier if we just keep things on friendly terms? Like, are you serious right now? No. I love that message.
It's a great message. Nothing wrong with the message. It's just the way it kind of just shifted the entire arrangement. Let us know what your thoughts are on this song. Is this one of your favorites? I really enjoy the majority of this song.
Let me talk about the kids for a second. Look up those kids. Bro, that dude played. He's got to be an actor today. I guarantee you he's an actor today, because to be able to play Freddie Mercury so flawlessly, and I'm like, that kid, I'm almost guarantee you he went on to become an actor, because that kid was really, really good.
So, 4 young boys: Paul Howard as Brian May, James Curry as James Deacon, Adam Gladish as Roger Taylor, and the then unknown Ross McCall as Freddie Mercury. He did look familiar.
That kid was amazing.
He is a Scottish actor. Ross McCall, born in 1976. He was in the miniseries Band of Brothers.
Okay.
He was in White Collar. But yeah, he was very, very good. I wouldn't even call it an impression. Like, he did a great job of just showing all the different sides and
like, oh man, that was so cool.
Of Freddie Mercury, yeah, it was really cool.
Oh, that's cool. I know that was completely off topic, but when it comes to, like,
he was engaged to Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh wow, really? Did not know that. And
good for him.
Good for him. Scottish actor. But no, that was so cool, because I'm like, again, for kids to be able to handle the spotlight, think about it. They're probably starstruck. They're doing a video with Queen, and you're asking me to play Freddie Mercury. Like, that kid's got some acting chops. Just say it. Just say it.
He has that swag, absolutely. But it was cool. That was a very funny video, and the kids did a great job. Let us know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
We know all things.